heard a lot about intermittent fasting and feeding windows and when you should and shouldn't eat, and eating too late is hard on your digestion. And here's what I have to say about that. If you're trying to lose weight, then cut off your feeding window. If you're not, it really doesn't matter. So long as you're eating whole foods, foods that are good for you, it's okay to eat late. And let me explain why I think that. We are a very British family. Yes, I'm American. We live in the United States. My children are American. My husband is British. And he has habits that his parents did, that they taught him, he has taught our children, and they follow that as well. So although I don't eat past 6 because I'm trying to lose weight, my husband and my children do. They eat right before bed. They're all thin, they are all healthy, they're all fit, they all burn those calories off, and they need extra food because around 9 o'clock at night, they're hungry and they don't go to bed till 10. And there's nothing wrong with them eating at that time. So we have our traditional dinner at 6-ish. If my husband gets home late from work, he'll eat a little bit later. And then they have supper between 9 and 9:30. I don't. I'm trying to lose weight. I stop eating at 6. Now, at first, this was hard for me because I was used to eating late with them, having a little snack. And when I started this lifestyle and started trying to lose weight, it was a little hard. I would see them eating and I'd want a little bit. And once in a while, I'll have a little bit late, and that's okay. It doesn't hurt me, so long as it's something that isn't very high in calories and there's no fat, there's no salt, which is most of my diet, let's face it. Unless I get a sauce that might have, or a canned item that might have a little bit of salt, my diet is salt-free. And that's because I have arthritis and I tend to swell. I have inflammation in my body and my hands swell really, really bad right here at the knuckle. And so I have to avoid salt. It doesn't affect them. My husband, before we went plant-based, used to suffer with terrible indigestion, and he would live off those little purple pills, those Prilosec, and he had to take them every day, and he still had heartburn. The minute we went plant-based and I cut the oil out of our cooking, cut down on the salt, because he'll salt at the table, but before I salted when I cooked and he salted at the table. It didn't matter if I had salt in the food. Now I don't cook with the salt and he just salts at the table. So I've lowered his salt intake without even trying to. So no oil, limited salt, low fat, cut out all the dairy and all the blocks and blocks and blocks of cheese. So sorry, that was my lunch going off in the air fryer. Always lunch in the air fryer. I did make a big salad today, and I'll have that with my potato. And you guys know the drill if you follow me. I always put something in the air fryer. Anyway, back to what I was saying. No more acid indigestion for him. Now, if you followed me, you know my story. I've got off high blood pressure medication, cholesterol, 2 high blood pressure medications, cholesterol, heart disease, nerve pain, back pain, muscle pain. I've got off all of those prescriptions. Now, let me tell you about my husband. My husband is off his medication for restless leg syndrome. No more of that once he took the weight off, and it went off like that. No more sleep apnea. So no more sleeping with that CPAP on his face at night. And then no more purple pills, no more Prilosec, no more heartburn, no more taking Tums by the mouthful. No more of that. This diet is truly the healthiest diet on the planet, just like Dr. McDougall says, and this is the book that started it all for us, the healthiest diet on the planet. Have a good day, guys.